Hey guys, you're watching Droid Crunch. I am Lokesh Kapoor, and in this video we're going to talk about Bitskout. Bitskout is an amazing tool that helps you to automate services in your favorite tools like Asana, Monday.com, ClickUp, Salesforce, Zapier, Dropbox, and like many of them. And it helps you to shorten like the amount of time that is just put in some like tedious work, and you can like get most out of your tools, plugins, and automations. So let's first understand what this tools does and how it works. Okay, so there are like a couple of features of it. Like you can have like a couple of templates that you can utilize. You can create plugins in order to automate things in your tools, and you can use those plugins in your services, and AI can understand the content. You can like use custom fields. You can from the images you can set the section of images like which have to be crawled, and it will take care of everything, right? Like you can replace the manual user to an automation, and this will save your time, the efforts, and amount of errors because of manual work, right? And there's no technical expertise required to use these tools. And for example, you can also use these tools in technical support, where your customer can ask for the information they need, and you can extract the data, and you use that data to do some actions like take in document. You can send invoice, you can send them email, and based on that you can do like a lot of things, and you can just automate like a pro. And there are like plenty of templates, as I told you, for invoicing, for comparing documents, for CV analysis, for bill of lading, and many of these. So quickly let's log into the account. Here I have, and here you can see on the home page there are like plenty of templates. You can see all of these templates right here, which are categorized in legal, accounting, logistics, and team support, human resources, marketing, sales, and operations. You can click any of them to see what is in there, and then you can use these templates by just clicking on the button right here, and you can configure your favorite services, and you can map the labels, fields, and all of them, and then you can use these plugins when they're created and enabled, right? And you can here see the integrations. You can add your integrations. I have added Asana right here. I can see all the projects right here from the Asana, that is product streamline, and here I have this project streamline right here in my Asana, right? And here the plugins that I've created. I can create more plugins by clicking on this button right here. Here are the submissions that I will receive when the tasks are executed. Okay, and here like all templates that are here on home, right? And if you're stuck on anywhere, like if you want some more information about something, then you can just quickly go to the support, which is quite quick and exciting. And you can also see their articles, like how to extract data from a document, and documentation will open up right here, and you can see their article, like how you can use them. You don't have to navigate to their documentation website separately in order to access all of this information. You can right here access the information. They're using intercom for their support, and this is an amazing documentation and support tool, I would say. And here you will be able to see all the information like how to use these services, right? Like this. Okay, fine for now. Let's quickly jump to our integrations. And when you are integrated, you can go to your plugins. You can create new plugins. You can extract the information, or you can understand the information and compare the documents, images, and then set the manual actions or all of these automated actions, I would say. And for example, you can understand the summary, key points. You can categorize, address to area, questions, text, keywords, Okay, so let us for example, let's see our already created plugin. Let's generate summary, enable the plugin name, description, tags. You can also add tags to the plugin so that you can categorize them, and then you can have the validation, field input, field mapping, all of these. Okay, and you can have a test as well. So all of these plugins that you have created here can be accessed from your services. For example, if I use Asana, first what I will have to do, I will have to go to customize, I will have to go to applications, and I will have to go to add application, and I will have to search for Bitskout. I will have to enable it up. Okay, and when it is activated, I can see this button right here, remove from project. This means that this Bitskout is enabled on my Asana project or on my Asana account. And now I can see in the rules that I can create custom rules, and I can, for example, have this action run Bitskout workflow. Okay, and when it is clicked, you will be able to see your plugins, that is generate summary and question. So these two, right? And when you map them out, okay, you will be able to see, or you will be able to make those actions. For example, if I set like the task, let me set a trigger, like for example, this status changed to at risk, then this plugin will start to execute, and I can set the source. If it is about attachment, I will click on attachment, and if it is about task description, I will click on task description, and I can select the custom field and select the custom field value when the task is executed and successfully executed, and when it fails. Okay, and I will just create the rule, and when I will enable or change the status to at risk, then the rule will be applied and it will be executed, and the action will take place, and you will see in submissions the action is executed, right? And for example, you will also be able to see the comments that task execution has started, and you can click on the link to see the execution status. Okay, and you can also see that the task is verified by Bitskout, and the submission can be checked here, the same thing. Okay, this is true, 1 or 0 false. So like this. So it was a very basic plugin that I created just for the example, but you can actually create a lot of things. And if you want to know how you need to, or if you want to know how you can utilize this plugin, go better check their YouTube channel, where you have like bunch of information about how to compare two documents, right? And how to create new plugins, how to set plugins in monday.com and everything. For example, I go to YouTube, Bitskout, so you can see all of the videos, some explanations and tutorials out here, and you can easily get to know how to use some of the services and plugins and integrations and all of these. So my overall review is that you can use this tool if you want to automate the things and you want to have more control and power in your favorite tools. And yes, you can do a lot of things, and the tool is usually getting more and more integrations and powers as it is growing, and hopefully in future you will be able to see much more things.